Hi guys, welcome to Professor Proctor's public speaking class, Communication 200. This week we are in week 7. All right, week 7. So this week in week 7 we're going to talk about how to deliver a special occasion speech. So that could be a toast, that could be a tribute speech, maybe you're delivering a graduation speech. We're going to take some steps to prepare for successful speech delivery. And we're going to list and come up with some strategies for creating humor in our speech. So some different ideas that I want to go over with you about using these different ideas that's going to help you in your speech. So when you want to use humor in your speech, you want to make sure that it's safe and that it's appropriate for the given audience. Okay, depending on your audience, you might have to change the language of your humor, make it either G, PG, or PG-13 type of language. You want to also be able to understand when to use appropriate pauses before you give your punchline of your jokes, or before you give your words that are going to be funny, or your phrases that are going to be funny. You also want to tie in that humor and make sure that it's relevant to the speech that you're giving. If you do plan to use some type of visual aids, you want to see if the visual aids are going to complement your speech, if the visual aids are going to be timed well when you're giving the speech, and if they add energy to the speech. And if they do not add energy to the speech, then you would want to remove the visual aids. Also, you want to make sure that the visual aids are easy to use, easy to read, and easy to follow along, because that's the last thing you want to do is have a complicated visual aid for your audience. You want to be sure that the visual aid adds to your message that you're trying to convey to the audience. Another idea, some more tenets that we want to talk about this week for week 7, going over gesture and eye contact. When delivering a speech, it's always important to have good posture when delivering a speech. That's going to display that you're confident. And I talked about before, even if you're not confident in delivering speeches and you absolutely hate delivering speeches, it's always important to pretend at least that you're confident and try to pretend that you're poised. Also, too, with your gestures, make sure that your gestures are natural, that they're timely, and that they're appropriate. And if you're going to talk with your hands, make sure that you don't talk too much with your hands, because that's easily distracting. In addition to these gestures, you also want to maintain good eye contact with your audience, because I'm sure you've experienced individuals that give a presentation or they give a speech, and they will just read from a PowerPoint word for word, or they'll just read from their note cards word for word. So you just want to make sure that you're engaged with your audience, that they're engaged with you, and that they're entertained. Okay guys, there you have it. Those are some different ideas that we'll be going over week 7. If you have any other questions or concerns, just email me at aproctor@iu.la. Thank you.